Well, welcome back to the fourth and final game of tonight. It's the FOZ Cup semi-finals, and it is Moreland taking on Campbellfield for a spot in the final and a chance to take silverware away from Fitzroy, who will be their opponent. It's been an exciting night. You cannot deny it. The first game, Altona shook up Fitzroy in the first half, but it didn't amass to much. The second game, Preston narrowly beat Paran in a playoff match to secure their spot in next season's series futsal. And Carlton sneak past AKU to have the same fate. And now, it's a pretty cool matchup, Moreland and Campbellfield. The last time they came together, I think it was 7-1. Don't think it's going to quite happen like that today. No Fernando Di Moraes, no Elias Parthamos, no Luke Ross, but it's still a very strong lineup. Ibrahim Kaner, Sakaruda, Brian Suarez. I think Jarvis Jin's in net too, so he's starting, I think. Just looking, yep. Aaron Yu is also listed. Moreland have a pretty strong lineup themselves. Cooper, Filho, Kevin Dos Santos all listed. Exactly who you want. There's Barragos. Leaving the ball there. Big shot there from Filho. Not going to go. Remember, there's no second leg in this one. It's winner takes all. Just how we like it. Sakaruda goes around. Just skins the side netting. Cooper. He'll get it back. Danilis. He's on the lineup. Played well in the Youth League too. Had a really good last game as well. Sakaruda. Danilis. Cooper. He might get a bit of space. Can't. Goes to Filho instead. Ball rolls out. Knocked out rather. Bang! Off the post. I think Jarvis Jin might have got a little touch on it, but not quite. Post saving both him and Campbellfield. Dos Santos. Cooper. Sakaruda guards well. If he can turn that, Kevin Dos Santos, and get a shot off. Would have been something special, can't. Jarvis Jin rolls it out. Ball bounces. It'll be interesting. Both teams, a very good matchup for Fitzroy in the final. Though bookie's favourite must be Moreland at this stage. And off the post, or bar rather, the woodwork again saving Jarvis Jin from going 1-0 down. Good chip there from Cooper. Campbellfield's a young lineup that they're playing. It's a good time to give experience. It's a good time to allow players to try new things and experiment in this FOZ Cup. Moreland shoot that well. Deflected, they'll get it again. Now Andre Caro is listed. Haven't seen him. Perhaps he's on the bench. Goes across. Petfilio kicks it in. Barragos. Dos Santos. Good bit of defense there. Blocks it off. Cooper. Cuts. And I think that's hit the post again. I really... That was so close. Moreland themselves so close. And they've definitely been the more dominant team. The ball has been in Campbellfield's defensive half for majority of the game. Thus far, I mean, it's only been 5 minutes. But still, 5 minutes is 5 minutes. Here's Moreland. Goes around. Side netting. Jarvis Gin just trying to get that ball from between the netting that protects the viewer. And Danilis rolls it back. Long ball, maybe Campbellfield. Tamburino in goals. There's Andre Caro. If you watch the bench, he is on. Will feature at one point, and there he is. Has featured. Good save. It's an interesting move, Jarvis Gin, to come to Campbellfield. Was very, very, very good at Western United, perhaps went underrated. Made some very killer saves. Very good goalkeeper. What are you going to do about that? You can be the best goalkeeper. You're not stopping that. What a brilliant hit right into the top corner. And the scoreboard's back. 1-0 it is. I think that was Adam Cooper. Suarez. We'll get that back. Kung. Goes past Cooper well, does Suarez, goes wide. Sakaruda. Maybe Suarez can try and find himself a shot. Does. Right in the mouth of Andre Caro. Doesn't amass too much though. Ball goes wide. Cooper. Caro. He'll... Well, he will bang it. Right into the defender. And if it continues like this, the game, it's going to be a Moreland goal fest. They've been so dominant. They don't even have to move, and they're still running riot. Dos Santos cuts through. Look at that space he opens up. Caro, goal. There it is. Campbellfield better watch out, because it's 2-0. Andre Caro, he scores. Ball rolls out. Maybe he'll go back to Fung. He'll fake shot it. Opens up. Guards Dos Santos. Caro. At this stage, it's a Fitzroy Moreland final. I think it's the second final we'll have of Fitzroy Moreland. And this will lead to like the 8th matchup this year. Campbellfield call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen.
And not looking good for Fitzroy. There it is. Evolution. Right back into action. All up to AKU to finish it. 2-0. There she beat. There's the second. And there's one step close. From that. Big long shot there. Bottom corner. 3-0 already. 16 minutes to go in this half. It's going to be a long swing. The amount of shots never been shown. 24 games. It is. Can't miss that one. Very big. 9-0. Back into it, 12 minutes, 45 seconds. Don't know how many milliseconds, but probably some milliseconds in this first half. And that ball goes and launches. It's 2-0 Moreland, and well, they're in complete control, no doubt about it. Andre Caro goes wide to Dos Santos. Cuts onto his right, probably wasn't the best option, as he was covered. If he had cut to his left, I think he would have got a bit more space. The defender wasn't exactly ready for it. Here comes Campbellfield. Sakaruda guarded by Caro. Steps onto the left. Tamburino gets the last touch off it on a flick up from Suarez. Taps it out of bounds. Danilis, good hit, but guarded well. This Moreland defense is really hard to beat. I mean, seriously difficult. Look at them just walk the ball around. You'll see it almost in a second. Sakaruda, though, playing with it. Danilis. Campbellfield using a lot of youth players. Suarez looking for a foul. Doesn't get it. And as I was saying, they're using a lot of youth players. It's exactly what you want to see. It's always good to watch the youth league and all the players that come through that academy get to play in series futsal at a high level. Hopefully Moreland will attribute their own youth team. It's one of the great successes, I guess, for Fitzroy that they can bring in these youth players that eventually come in and fit the system so well. That's why they're so sustainable. It's Barragos. Dos Santos, double teamed, runs out of real estate. Suarez threads the needle, actually might get something. Goes back heel. Not quite. Pep Video comes on. Cooper gives him a little push into position. Goes to Filio again. Cooper. Caro. Just knocking the ball about. Slowly, slowly. Look, walking. Walking. That's all. They're just walking. That's all Cooper has to do to orchestrate his team. Javasjin launches it right into the roof. Cooper back down to Filio. Trying to open up. Caro back again. Big shot and an excellent save. It's a superb save. Cooper and another good save. Oh my goodness. That is good. That is one bloody good goal. The initial first save was marvelous. Let's stick the shot though from Cooper. Kapow. Good save. And off the volley, literally top corner. Any other week, that's goal of the week. Puts Moreland 3-0 ahead in this FOZ Cup tie. Our suspicions might be eking to correctness. It is going to be a Fitzroy Moreland unless Campbellfield can absolutely turn it up and have a second half like no other. Here comes Dos Santos back on straight away. Only gone for a matter of seconds. Filio. Dos Santos. Defended well. Finds Cooper on the bottom of the screen. Cuts in. Moreland just wait patiently for any opportunity, like a true predator. Looking for optimal chances, not just heaving them away. Ball launches. Baragos. Cooper. And it was a really powerful pass. And that's one of the reasons that just Baragos couldn't get his head on it. Maybe it was a shot even, you just don't know. It was that strong. Danilis. Cooper gets it back. It's just 90% of the possession is Moreland's. If you're Campbellfield, you're in a bit of a tricky situation. You want to chase them, but you don't want to blow all your steam in one sitting. Cooper. Cuts through. Not enough for a shot. Holds it back. Here they go. Counter-attack Campbellfield. Sakaruda cuts through and wins back easily. Miguel Baragos passes it. That's going to be a shot. It's going to be a good save. Outstretched with the leg. Corner. Moreland. Oh, maybe. They're calling for a handball. They think it is. Maybe they'll challenge it. We won't know until the ball goes out. It seems like they'll just keep playing though. And they'll knock it again. Cooper. And Campbellfield need to clear it. Back again in Moreland's possession. I mean, seriously, I might start a timer just to see how much time Moreland to literally keep the possession. We can calculate the possession stat, because this is insane. They go back. Cooper. Caro. Dos Santos. They just creep forward. Just creep forward. Cooper! Well, there it is. There's the fourth. What a banger from Cooper. They may play slow, but those goals, they come in anything but. Look at that. Kapow. Brilliant. Job done. And they've still got a whole half to play. Campbellfield in ruins. Moreland's ball. Go back to Caro, most certainly. No, goes across, goal. Caro, back. Cooper. Caro. And they'll actually pace it forward this time. That's a bit of a change. Cooper. Caro. Moreland looking for their fifth. They've got 2 minutes to do it. And there it might be. Goes around, Jarvis Gin. If he can get it into the centre, no can do. Picks it up well. Cooper. Bang! What a save. Launches it. Campbellfield. They're trying to make some space, trying to put some offense into this mostly passive half. Moreland bringing some youngsters on. Heads well. Will go out. Bustitsadar. He's on. Cooper. Gets it back. Caro. Will they get one more in this first half? Just playing around with the ball effortlessly. I mean, maybe Campbellfield might get one back, though, from that mistake. Danilis, not quite. 17 seconds, Jarvis Gin rolls it. They'll come up slowly. Intercepted well from Caro through the legs. Jarvis Gin slides out, takes it, the ball with him, and with that, we will spell the end. Oh my goodness, after an spectacular, save. It's 4-0. We'll be back for the second half. There he be, 9-0.
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just can't reach out, Sewell. And it's Josh Allen. Josh Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take the yellow card, no worries, Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look, not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off,
didn't give up,
and he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Oh, chance, yeah, Bezapor gets around for Taya, and he makes it 1-0. And the freight train. Oh, we do! And Berat Bezapor, never seen wounded. Bezapor, can he finish? Bezapor, and it's Berat Bezapor, who up 3. And there it is, Bezapor. He doesn't make sure. He doesn't. And they make it 9-1 with 20 seconds left to go. It's been... Oh! Lucky Ramadan. It's just gone. Take that. He puts it away. He makes it 9-2. Just a little bit more respectable. It gives us a Desmarais celebration there. But this is a great ball. Over the top. Brings it down on his knee. Turns and volleys. Aaron, you can't do anything about that. Watches that one in the back of the net.
You trick them because you think they're going to go far, but then you go near.
True. Oh my goodness! And even Davies is dropped.
She's dropped. She can't believe it. We're talking about a goal cannot be conceded when the near post, and Hubik went, you know what?
We are back for the second half of this FOZ Cup semi-final between Moreland and Campbellfield. The score sits at 4-0. And hope is looking pretty grim for Campbellfield. They must have, they need to at least have had a good talking to at the halftime break, because Moreland were running wild. Honestly, I know I say they were running wild, but realistically they were kind of walking wild, and they've scored another one because they just didn't run and they didn't need to. And Andre Caro knocks it in. Brilliant goal. Well worked. Campbellfield in major excrement right now. Caro. the young core. It's a young core of Campbellfield players against a few very, very experienced Moreland campaigners. So it is what it is. Anything's possible. Right now we have to sit back and just enjoy how well Moreland is playing. Ball rolls out. Jarvis Gin, though, very good performance. Can't take too much away from him. He's copped a few shots. Seems to Luke Ryan in the comment section, Aaron Yu seems to be on the bench. He's hasn't started the last 2 games. Jarvis Gin was in for the quarterfinals of the FOZ Cup as well. So Jarvis Gin has come in from Western United, and they must be giving him a run. And to his credit, he's done very well. And there they go. Suarez belts it in, and from honestly brilliant. You didn't expect that. I didn't expect to beat Tamburino from there. Just brilliant touch. Tamburino sets himself up there, and it's just a bit too slow to stop it. Maybe he was too fast with the kick. Either way, Campbellfield get one. Maybe this can spur a comeback. If anyone can see the bench, I'm not sure if Aaron Yu is on the bench. I assume he is. Maybe. Moreland letting a few ones slip. Campbellfield. Oh, brilliant. Puts Cooper right on his behind. I mean, seriously, puts him down. Just couldn't finish it. Big shot. Well, Campbellfield looking a little bit better than they did at the start. Thankfully. Getting some shots off. Ibrahim Kaner, haven't seen him on either, so it's been a really young core. Maybe Kaner will present himself at one point. He is listed. Long throw. Caro. Aaron Yu is on the bench, actually. There you can see him. I do not see Kaner, though. Campbellfield. Play it off. Sakaruda. Tries to go through to Suarez. Not quite going to work. Long ball. And that one was directed straight at the top corner. And I think there was a little bit of a touch there from Tamburino. Probably wasn't going to go in, but he made sure. And he'll get another chance. Sakura just backheels it out of bounds. Unfortunate. Baragos, Cooper. Plays it wide. Through the middle, cover! Too high. Goes long. Bang! Campbellfield strike again. They strike gold for a second. Jarvis Gin kind of, I don't even know how to explain that throw. Just with the wrist, he just flicks it, and then bang, right into the top of the net. Tamburino can't do much about it. I mean, did Jarvis Gin just touch that with his hand? The refs didn't see anything. It literally looked like it. Could be my eyes deceiving me. I do wear glasses after all. Dos Santos. He'll play it to Caro. Back to Dos Santos. Runs down the line. Bolts picked up by Jarvis Gin. Rolls. Sakaruda. Oh no. Brian Suarez comes for the double team and Gin blocks it near post. Back into danger, but he will get it once again for Campbellfield. And Kara knocks it. Danilis. And ball wide. Danilis. Sakaruda. Campbellfield trying their hand at playing the possession game. Doesn't quite work. Falls back to Moreland. And I'm sure we'll see more of the same that they've continued the entire time. 1-2. Dos Santos maybe trying to receive it in the middle. He does. Bang. That's in. Oh! Hits the post again. Can't tell you how many times it's hit that post. So close. They could have had at least 4 more. Danilis. It'll be something insane if Campbellfield come to win this game. They've put on a good performance in this second half. Sakaruda's been very good. So is Suarez. So is Danilis. And then here's Caro trying to end their dreams. Doesn't quite do it. There'll be a counter for Campbellfield. A little bit of a step over. Danilis receives it in the back line. Back to goal. Pushed off. Doesn't matter. Does enough. Dos Santos, Barragos, Pepfilho looks down the line to Caro. Might get a shot off here. It does, deflected in for a corner. And plays that so quickly that it's going to be called back. Maybe in that wrong spot. I think that's what it's called for. Can't actually see the corner because reasons. Jarvis Gin launches it. Nice back heel. Picked up by Tamburino. Goes to Caro. Caro looking up. Trying to find someone. Goes back. Picked up by Dos Santos. He'll try to carry it forward. Barragos. Seems like no way through for Moreland. 1-2 they go. Caro. Up forward. Barragos tries to turn. Caro comes in fast. Not quite. Ball launched out by Campbellfield. And Moreland will have another shot at it. Barragos leaves it there for Dos Santos. He'll walk at a medium pace up the court. Holds off. Gets it again. Barragos on the left-hand side of the screen. Goes to Caro. Caro maybe can play make from here. Doesn't know. Moreland still hold possession. It's getting more physical from Campbellfield and it works. They kick the ball out. Campbellfield will have their own chance, their hand at another offensive possession. If they could even get it past the halfway line. Moreland's press has been quite superb. Doesn't quite work. Goes for a chip. Not going to work. Jarvis Gin rolls it out. Here they come. Maybe looks for Danilis on the top hand, top right of your screen. Can't get it there. Danilis. He'll run it through the line. There he goes, maybe. Tamburino might get a bit of an injury from that. Jarvis stretches the legs. Cooper with the chip. Not enough. Well, too much on it. Moreland's still playing around with it. Maybe Danilis, if he can get a shot off, can bring it to just 2, and Tamburino saves. Walk goes down, free kick not called, or called late rather. Cooper, bang. What are you going to do? Perfect. That'll seal the game. That'll ice it. What a free kick. So many free kick goals tonight. You thought Kevin Dos Santos might try his hand at it. Moves over, darts, and bang, top corner. Eight minutes to play. Moreland utterly dominant. Campbellfield strike 2 back, but as we see there, Cooper ices the game, and they've come in for a second chance, trying to get 7, didn't quite work. Sakuruda, good bit of dribbling. Cooper there, and his experience stops it. Looks like Campbellfield have called a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Oh, give it away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen.
And not looking good for Fitzroy. There it is. Evolution. Right back into action. All up to AKU to finish it. 2-0. There she beat. There's the second. And there's one step close. From that big Long shot there, bottom corner. 3-0 already, 16 minutes to go in this half. It's going to be a long win. The amount of shots never been. Well, welcome back to the final 8 minutes of the night. Moreland 6-2 up against Campbellfield. They just called a timeout, that being Campbellfield, just to reset. After the last break, they managed to pull themselves together, get 2 goals. Maybe we can see more of the same. Here's Danilis, chased well by Cooper. Dos Santos. Cooper. Turns in. Oh! Good shot there. And I think it's a corner. At least that's what the referees have decided. Comes in! What a goal! Dustitsida. Bam! (7-2). Moreland sincerely iced the game out. And now it's 6 minutes of fun for them. Just a reminder, no shot clock. Bam! Dos Santos. That's 8. You can see Cooper celebrating. And maybe this is the revenge Moreland needed after their 7-1 defeat to Campbellfield. They get it back, 8-2. Albeit against a much younger lineup. Danilis knocks it out. Comes through. They may be gunning for another one. Maybe for 10. It's the Moreland fashion after all. Going for as many as they can. Danilis over the top. Good bit of pressing there from Cooper. Again, just walking. Well, there's a little bit of a run. Maybe we'll call it a slow little walking pace jog or something of the matter. Cooper slices it across. There's another. That's 9. Dustitsida. What more can be said? Picks it up. Moves across. Plays it brilliantly. And a tap in. Nothing much better than that. Sakaruda, he's been very good in all these appearances. He's definitely an up-and-comer, and we might see him hopefully in the senior team and the series team for Campbellfield, because he's a brilliant talent. Just so happened to come up against a really hungry Moreland team. Hungry for 9 goals to be exact at the moment. Sakaruda blocked off by Cooper. Maybe he'll have another ping. Oh, so close, but hits the post. Caro, Kevin Dos Santos goes along. Might call a little bit of a push on that, maybe a foul. Either way, out of bounds, and I think it's Moreland's ball. Corner it is. Bang! Cooper off save. And Jarvis Gin as well, really turning it up for Campbellfield. He's a very good addition to the squad. Sakaruda to play quick. Can Campbellfield get one more? Do they have it in them? It's to be seen. Dos Santos. Caro. Cooper. Just knocking it around. Big shot from Barragos. Turns in and blocked well. Matters not though. They'll get a second jab at it. Caro, bang. There it is. Sorley, no. Good save. Jarvis Gin. Exceptional. Dos Santos tries to tap it. Just taps it a little too wide. Campbellfield will not face Fitzroy. I think it was clear from about, 30 minutes ago. A Moreland Fitzroy final in the FOZ Cup. That's what you love to see. The old rivals going at it at the highest level. Sakaruda, ooh, puts that off. Just unfortunate. Usually does better than that. Alas. Goes long. Maybe Moreland have one more goal in it. I think the froth mop is going to come out. Let us know your thoughts on the matchup between Moreland and Fitzroy. Will Moreland be able to take a title away from their rivals? Particularly because of the fact that Josh Allen might not be there. He wasn't in the lineup this game. If he isn't in the lineup next game, could make for a interesting, very interesting finals matchup. Cleared there from Jarvis Gin. And now Moreland just want to ice the game, run the clock out, take their victory, take their revenge against Campbellfield. Big shot, better save. "40 seconds. Moreland might charge up for one last hurrah. That one is certainly a nice nutmeg from Filho. Caro. Cooper, 20 seconds. Plays it through. Cooper tries to... Maybe we'll get another one here. Not quite. There it is, Barragos. There it is. And, well, that's going to... I mean, I'm not going to say it iced the game. Barragos puts the 10th in for Moreland, and that will do it. In the end, Moreland victorious against Campbellfield, and that wraps up a very good night of futsal. We'll be back next week. Don't go away.